Hello yogis, and welcome to today's practice. We'll begin in the middle of the mat in Samastatihi, standing at attention. Take a deep breath. Inhale, arms come overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Take a deep breath here. Sway from side to side. Bend your knees. Palms come to the ground. And straddle your legs out, stretching from side to side. Continuing to breathe deeply, come back to center. Pelvis drops, goddess pose. Option to bounce in your goddess pose or to go up on your toes for an added workout in the legs. Continue to breathe deep here. Inhale, rise up to star pose. Exhale, return to mountain pose. Inhale, arms come overhead. Exhale, standing back bend. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, forward fold. Deep breath, walk your hands into Adho Mudga Svanasana, downward dog. Option to go into three-legged dog on either side. Play around in your dog, do whatever feels good. Another deep breath, and our pelvis lowers into plank pose. From here, we're going to slow it down a little bit. Take a deep breath and bring your left knee to your right elbow. Another deep breath and return to plank. Bring your right knee to your left elbow. Take a deep breath and return to plank. Take a few deep breaths, moving your knees to your opposite elbows. One more, and exhale. Pelvis comes to the mat. Upward dog. Deep breath, fall back to Balasana, child's pose. Inhale, raise to tabletop position, and we'll breathe through a few cat-cows. Inhale for cow, exhale for cat. Deep breath, exhale to dolphin pose. Stacking your bones, bringing your pelvis above your shoulders. And if it is in your practice, feel free to go into an inversion headstand. Remember to continue to breathe deeply throughout your headstand and make sure that you're not putting any pressure on your neck. Deep breath. We'll return back to the mat and meet in camel pose. Option to twist from side to side to detox your body. Inhale to return yourself to center. Exhale to twist. Inhale, return to center, and return to your seated position. From here, we will transition into frog pose. Take a deep breath here to ground yourself. And exhale, bringing your palms to the mat, preparing for Bakasana, crow pose. Whenever you're ready, bring your knees to the back of your forearms. And if it's in your practice, bring your feet off of the ground to fly your crow. Take a few deep breaths here and return to the mat. Walk our hands to Adho Mudga Svanasana, downward dog. Take a deep breath. Chaturanga to the front of the mat. And stand for Samastatihi. Another deep breath, ground yourself. And another deep breath to root yourself in your right side. Left foot comes to the inner right thigh for tree pose. And take a deep breath here. And exhale to return to the mat. Another deep breath. Root yourself in your left side. Right foot comes to the inner thigh for tree pose. Deep breath in tree. Exhale, return to the mat. Take another breath to ground yourself. Left foot comes into left hand. Right hand is out in front of you for Natajurasana, dancer's pose. Deep breath in your dancer and exhale to return to the mat. Switch out your legs and arms, root yourself down. Take a deep breath and exhale to kick out into your dancer. Another deep breath here, and we'll return to the mat. Stretching from side to side. First falling to the right side, then falling to the left side. And allow yourself to fall between your legs for wide-legged forward fold. Grab to your right side. Take a deep breath. Pivot your hips to the front of the mat and bring your feet together for downward dog. Switch out your legs and get a stretch on your other side. Feet come together. And take a deep breath in a toe stand. Exhale, push yourself back into boat pose. Breathe deeply here. Focus on a strong core since we didn't really have a good transition into this. Just kind of caught ourselves. Deep breath. Come down to the mat, laying on your back. Take a few deep breaths before we begin the crunch series. Knees raise above hips. Exhale to rise. Inhale to fall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hold it for a moment. Stay in boat pose, stay strong. And exhale, return to the mat. Deep breath here. One more set of crunches. Exhale to rise, inhale to fall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And come back down to your mat for Shavasana. Take a deep breath here. Capture your feet in both of your hands for happy baby pose. Feel free to rock from side to side or hug your knees, whatever feels good to you in this point in your practice. Deep breath, return to center, and release your legs to the mat for a final Shavasana. Continue to breathe deeply. And whenever you're ready, turn over to your right side and slowly raise back up to a seated position. I thank you so much for practicing with me today, yogis. As always, peace, love, namaste.